Oh, this next story, this thing is utterly disgusting to me.
Winning? No.
Like,
You suck!
Australia,
You suck!
what are you doing? And I'm speaking to the government, not the people, the government. Specifically speaking to the 300 plus soldiers that you, what are you doing?
Winning? No.
What are you doing sending your military after your people because they're utilizing their right to protest?
Winning? No. You suck!
Rights don't go away just because there's risks and dangers. We fought 2 world wars during two damn pandemics.
You suck!
We fought a well, at least we fought a revolution during a pandemic.
That's how winning is done! You suck!
You don't have this authority. You don't.
You suck!
I mean, at least you shouldn't. And this is just utter fascist, globalist, Marxist bullshit, communist trash. But anyway, here's NPR. Australian troops will help enforce a coronavirus lockdown in Sydney. I wrote an article about this myself.
Winning.
It goes in a little bit more depth than this. It talks all about medical tyranny, medical fascism that's on the rise with this globalist communist crap. If you want to go on www.thatsonpoint.info, go to the point and you can read that and check that out because I go over some really information that if I say here and repeat now, this will probably get locked down and deleted and nuke our channels and stuff. As Australian soldiers are joining local police in New South Wales to enforce a coronavirus lockdown in and around Sydney as authorities try to tamp down the latest outbreak of cases linked to more infectious Delta variant.
Winning. No. You suck.
We're not going to argue about COVID in this because they like to ban hammer stuff. So this is just about the use of military on people on its own. This is not what the military is used for. This is what the police are for.
Winning. No. You suck.
Your citizens shouldn't be treated like the enemy like enemies. Period. They are your citizens. They pay your tax money. They pay your. This is just disgusting. This should not be happening in a Western first world country. It shouldn't be. Starting Monday, some 300 unarmed soldiers will begin patrols in Sydney, a city of 6 million people. They will be knocking on the door to ensure that residents are following strict stay-at-home measures, the Australian broadcast ABC reported. On Wednesday, Sydney extended a lockdown by a month until August 28th as cases there continued to rise despite those measures. New South Wales, the state where Sydney is located, is reporting 170 additional cases traced to a man who caught the virus but failed to self-isolate, ABC said. I mean, that is fucking stupid. If you get sick, then isolate yourself. I can understand not wanting to wear a mask and not wanting to be locked down, wanting to go to the gym, wanting to keep your business open, wanting to earn a business. But if you actually get sick, what the
Winning. No. You suck.
This is an over response to that. But you're a fucking idiot, man. The military's help is needed to enforce the restrictions because a small minority of people thought the rules didn't apply to them. New South Wales Police Minister David Elliott told Australia Channel 9. Australia's Prime Minister Scott Morrison has come in for heavy criticism in recent weeks over the slow pace of vaccinations in Australia, where about 14% of the fully dosed, one of the poorest records among any member country of the Organization for Economic Cooperation. That is kind of low. Even for an experiment, that's kind of low. Defending his government's handling of the vaccination rollout, Morrison on Wednesday said no country has got their pandemic response 100%. Hoping to quell public anger over the lockdowns to discourage vaccine resistance, Morrison said Friday that vaccinated Australians should be able to avoid some lockdowns once the rate of inoculation in the country hit 70%. He said once the rate hit 80%, broad lockdowns in major cities would no longer be necessary. If you get vaccinated, there'll be special rules that apply to you. Why? Because if you're vaccinated, you present less public health risk, you are likely to get a virus and you are less likely to transmit it, the Prime Minister told reporters according to Sydney Morning Herald. I mean, that is true. You'll be less likely, you go out, not go out, you're less likely to get sick, but I mean, that's always been true. But you're using your military against your own people. You're turning them into a second-class citizen where they have to be subject to medical experiments against their will, which violates the Nuremberg Code.
You suck!
And you're going to make them need a passport or papers to show that they've had that in order to access normal life privileges. That sounds awfully Nazi-esque to me.
Winning? No. You suck!
That sounds like that is.
You suck! You suck!
You fought against them. You helped us fight against them.
Winning? No. You suck!
You should understand what this means. You should understand that we shouldn't be creating second-class citizens. You shouldn't be sending your own military against your own people unless they pose a military threat. And you took all the guns in Australia. They don't pose a military threat.
Winning? No. You suck!
They may pose a civil threat, but you can use police and civil means to do that, to control that. You don't have to send a goddamn military, even if they are unarmed.
Winning? No. You suck!
The statement this makes to your people.
Winning? No. You suck!
You just told your people that they're the fucking enemy.
You suck!
Now, if they're really fucking solid in their convictions, you just pushed them into a corner that they're not coming out of.
Winning? No. You suck!
You just pushed them up onto the hill that they're gonna die on.
Winning? No. You suck!
If rebellion happens in your country, you did it.
Winning? No. You suck!
You fucking responsible for it. You caused it by this mess, by doing this fascist mess. Your people have a right to protest. They have a right to voice their fucking grievances. Period.
That's how winning is done. You suck!
Good, bad, or indifferent, chaotic or otherwise, they have the fucking right.
That's how winning is done.
You work for them. They pay your salaries.
Winning? No. You suck!
It doesn't matter what side of this mess you fall on. You can't, like, once they did not, they first came for the Group A, but I did not say anything because they did not come for me. And then they came for Group B, and I did not say anything because they did not come for me. And then they came for Group C, and I did not say anything because they did not come for me. And then they came for me, and there was nobody to say anything because I was the last group left. This is where we're headed. We're headed to global communist fascism. We're basically doing what we fought, that we stopped the Nazis from doing. We're basically doing it for them.
Winning? No.
They're probably in South America, like in Little Bavaria place, and they're laughing their asses off because once all this bullshit's done, they could just join the World Union and become the controller.
Winning? No.
And we did their job for them. I'm just saying.